we're lucky. We'll go get that. This is the best place. You might see something because it's the full moon tonight. No. Yeah, this is exactly what he's looking for. You might want to wait for clouds to pass or other things. Let me take another one. Oh my god. Okay. I think he'll also give us a treasure chart. He also gives us a treasure chart. So a lot of these people give you treasure charts. You can also delete pictures off your camera after if you want to, because you don't really need them afterwards. So we've kind of done most of what we can do in Windfall right now. There's still a few other things we'll do later.
Is there a limit to how many pictures you can have on your camera?
Yeah, I think it's 12 on this one.
Yeah, 10, yeah, 12.
There's also the figurine side quest you can do, and I don't like it, so... And it doesn't really give you anything. So now you might notice we have our sail, but you can press A, or the swift sail would go faster, and we can just kind of... We always have a favorable one at our back. Makes it a lot easier to sail anywhere. So we still have a bunch of unexplored places. So I think the best thing to do will be to get more ferries, and to do some stuff with Tingle. I know there's a ferry over in this direction, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm doing islands at this point versus earlier, just because there's a lot of places... there's a lot of items you need to do stuff. Like, I think the last real big one you need is the hammer. So if you have the skull hammer and you have the arrows, you're kind of set to do most things. There's two other items I can think of that you might need, but we will be kind of be getting them. If you can see in the distance, we can see the fairy island right now. There's also a platform. I'll probably end up talking about those in one of these island parts too. Ooh, always, as a suggestion, have all your treasure charts open at a time. You can't open the specific charts all the time, but every time you get a new chart, just put it open. Like, this one is on Spectacle Island. This one, I think, is on South Fairy Island. We'll see that eventually. I think that one's... I can't actually remember. But it just helps, because then you can't miss them. Because if you don't have them open, they won't show up in the overworld, but if you do, they will. I actually might do this platform now. So platforms, they look like this. They'll have cannons on them. And they'll fire at you. So a lot of times what you want to do is knock out all their cannons. Oop, I just killed someone on the platform. By accident.
Yeah, by accident.
You can actually cruise while you're firing arrows, not arrows, bombs. I don't like to just because I'm not good at it. I think this one only has 4. I'm just not going to do that. They will fire at you. And once you do that... No, there's 5. There must be. No, there are 4. So usually when you do that, an item will appear. This one's small enough where it might not have one. Why is it not letting me put it away? There you go. And get out. Don't get out too far away from this. This is kind of hard to grapple with sometimes. It'll have a ladder. Some will be you'll have some platforms that are like 3 in a row, so you have to fly from one to the other. Usually when you defeat all of its little turrets, you'll find something. There are enemies on board. Like before, I recommend taking your droid pendants first. because they will always have a joy pendant if you grapple them. You can get other things like rupees, but those aren't really worth it usually. Sometimes you'll have to kill all the enemies first. Sometimes they'll fly over the edge like that. Yeah. They usually don't give you real important things. There's one platform somewhere that will give you a piece of heart. But let's see what this one is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Bye. I'm gonna have to go get Cheeks again because she wandered downstairs.
Okay. That one was supposed to Battle Seed. They'll usually give you a rare drop from an enemy. Sometimes you're lucky and you'll get gold feathers, which I believe are one of the harder ones. Sometimes you'll get other things. There's Fair Island. Let's go there real quick.
I'm trying to get up, but I can't.
You need help?
I got it. So.
You can drift here. Do note that the swift sail will change the direction of the wind when you're using it automatically, so that applies to everywhere. It's not just when you're on your boat. So, ooh, this brings us to a little mini quest we're gonna have to do later. We'll be doing it one of these parts, where I'll just talk about it right now. So these are the Korok, like you heard before. Last time we saw them was when we were in the Forest Temple. Not Temple, I guess, you know, the Forest, they had a name for it, I can't remember. And so they left to plant Great Deku Tree seeds, but their, trees aren't really sprouting, they're withering. And he thinks most of them have withering trees. So you need to get forest water for them. It's timed, so you can get water from in one of your bottles. You just go into the swamp and you take it, but it turns into normal water, I think, after 30 minutes. So you have 30 minutes to go around and get all of them. I think there's 8 of them. It's kind of hard when you don't know exactly where they are. I think you can get it multiple times, but that's definitely something we'll be doing later. There's another blue choo-choo. Let's switch our arrows real quick. There you go. My arrows are still set to fire last time. I'd always pick up the blue choo-choo if you can, just because it, blue chew jellies are rare. So this one has a bomb. No, it has a rock. So you need bombs.
To blow it up?
This one?
Yeah.
So just set a bomb down while it's a little bit away. So with the upgrades, you actually don't need to go in a specific order. It's not like one will give you the 5,000, one will give you like the 1,000, like the wallets. You just have to go into them. This one should be an arrow upgrade, I believe. This one might be the bomb upgrade, but I think it's arrows. I think they're colored specifically, but I can't say I actually remember. These ones are blue, it looks like. Yeah, this is the bombs. So now I can have 60 bombs. Having a lot of bombs is useful later when you're fighting things like the Big Octo, or
do you have an empty fairy jar by any chance?
No, I have one with the grandmother's soup and one with the fairy.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna... Where my other bottles come from? Because I'm gonna have to use one for one of these side quests. There's the fish. Do I have bait?
But you bought some.
Yeah, I should buy more. That's for a different time, though. Oh, we don't have the hook shot. There's very little times I actually have to use the hook shot. I just lost all track of where I was going. There you go.
Do we know what the PG clone for Sun and Moon is gonna be?
I think it's I can't remember its name, but I think we do. I think it eventually evolves into like a toucan or something.
Oh, cool.
It's like Pecky Pecky or something. And this is the Eastern Fairy Island. It's also heart-shaped. This one's talking about the Windfall auction. He says this is the hint that there's a swift sail there. We actually know that already. So that's Dragon Roost, I believe, over there. I think there's actually something we can do there, but yeah, I could go there. No, I should do that for a different part. I'm gonna avoid that island for now, just because there's actually a different thing we can do there. I'm gonna go to Palprint. Which I think might be right there. But it definitely makes sailing a lot faster and a lot easier than it was before. Though using warps is also a pretty good idea. Actually, here we go. So the giant beam of light right there is one of our treasure charts. So that's showing that, before we do that, let's actually kill this guy. Because he is going to try to kill us. I think they take 3 hits. Oh, wow. Oh, he got closer. Okay, there you go. So, he'll drop something. He'll fling a rupee back at us. But if you move, it won't, like, follow you. So, it's kind of your own concern. But so, it was over here. And we can hear it. These ones are a little more finicky. You really do have to listen. Yeah, here you go. So this is one of the ones marked on our treasure chart. So this is probably either going to be a 200 rupee, or something more important like a piece of heart. I think it's 200. Oh no, this is a piece of heart. So that's actually, I believe that might have been our last one we needed. Yep, we just made a full heart, which is useful. This menu also exists. I did not know about it for quite some time. This will show pieces of the Triforce. It shows our pearls, how many treasure charts we have, how many heart pieces, and our important items like the Master Sword, Shield, Charm, Sail, and the Wind Waker. Palprint.